Howdy, my name's Tom with Precision ADOS, and today I'm going to show you how to perform the rear azimuth test on a 2017 Ford Fusion. You're going to need a few things for this calibration, first of which is a plumb bob. You're also going to need a marker, 2 lasers or 2 chalk lines, a PVC pipe target cut to Ford specifications, a tape measure marked in millimeters, and a scan tool that can read live data from the parking assist control module. Diving right into the footage, I've already established the plumb lines for our 4 sensors in the center line. I've also laid down the laser that would establish our center line. Now, after reviewing the OE measurements, we lined up our second laser to intersect the center of our plumb point and the face of the parking sensor. We then marked a point 300 millimeters away from the sensor along this laser line. This process is repeated at each of the 4 sensors with varying measurements according to OE specifications. Here you can see us repeating the process on sensor P2. These measurements will be the same between P2 and P4. It is 910 millimeters or 91 centimeters along the laser line from the center of the parking sensor. Here we can see the process repeated for P3. P3 is established along the center line. That's why we had to create the center line earlier. And P3 measures 1520 millimeters from the plumb point of the rear center line. After marking all of your plumb points at the correct distance, you can now take your PVC pipe target and place it on each of these points. After placing it, draw a circle with your marker around each of the targets for easy removal and replacement. Now that you have your target circles marked, navigate in your scan tool into the control unit and attempt to find the Parking Assist Control Module, or PAM. After entering the module, you'll select Live Data and then select the individual parking sensor's distance readings in the Live Data screen. Without the target placed, each parking sensor should read its max distance value of 2.55. Now that you've marked your target points, starting from P1, place the target. Check the distance readout on the tablet for each position. Each readout should be within a reasonable deviation of the target value. These sensors are not exact and may be off by up to 100 millimeters. If no change is detected, or the distance seems simply too far, OE pinpoint procedures must be followed to determine if the sensor is defective or not. An alternative diagnostic procedure, if a park sensor is not reading correctly or not reading at all, is to remove the rear bumper while keeping the wiring harness attached and to check the part number of the parking sensors. If two parking sensors have the same part number, they may be switched in order to see if the problem follows the parking sensor along the wiring harness. If the problem does not follow the parking sensor, then it is likely a wiring harness issue. If it does follow the sensor, then it is likely a defective sensor. After performing the azimuth test, to further confirm the function of the system, place the target behind the vehicle and slowly reverse while monitoring the distance indicated on the cluster and center console. The audio alert should get faster as the vehicle approaches the target. This video is intended as a demonstrative tool and not a replacement for OE service information. The video used the Autel scan tool for live data reading. Always check the OE service information for accurate and up-to-date measurements and processes. Thank you for watching.